Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Wok with Tak. This is the day 6 of the Wokking with Tak module to demonstrate the perfect cooking system in everyday meal. I have been using the same prep since the beginning of the week. Now it is time to use up the remaining of the prep and get ready for next week. In order to have variety in each meal, I have created this one-course dish. It is of Italian signature that have chicken, shrimp, and a host of different vegetables. As always, the dish is cooked with all fresh and unprocessed ingredients, except with the use of canned diced tomatoes and tomato sauce. Let's get started. First, thaw out 8 ounces of chicken in a bowl of warm water. Thaw 1 cup of shrimp in another bowl of warm water. Lay out all the ingredients on the kitchen counter next to the stove. I'm going to cook the chicken and shrimp separately to avoid overcooking them. Saute 1 tablespoon of minced garlic in 1 tablespoon of cooking oil with the stove set on high. I stir fry 8 ounces of chicken rapidly to make sure it is evenly cooked. I cook the chicken about half done before I add the shrimp, which take less time to cook. I stir fry for another 20 seconds. When the shrimp is done, I set them aside. The cook time is 3 minutes. As you notice, I did not season either the chicken or the shrimp. The reason is that I want them to take on the flavor of the Italian pasta dish later on. Next, I cook the vegetables, starting by sauteing 1 tablespoon of minced garlic in 1 tablespoon of canola oil. I add half cup of red cabbage and 2 cups of cauliflower and stir fry them for 20 seconds. Next to go in is about 10 pieces of thinly sliced carrot, followed by mixing briefly. I then add the remaining zucchini prep that is left. The rest of the yellow squash goes in next. I stir fry the contents for 20 seconds. I then add the last bit of the broccoli to the wok, followed by stir fry the contents briefly. This vegetable actually were prepped 1 week ago. As you can tell that they still look excellent. This is a demonstration that prepped vegetable actually stay fresher longer. I next add about 1/4 cup of water from my squeeze bottle to steam the vegetables. I steam the vegetable with periodic stirring to make sure that the contents are evenly cooked. I try not to overcook the vegetables because I like the crisp texture of the vegetables. At the same time, I want them to retain their nutritional value. For the sauce, I add 1 can of 10-ounce diced tomato with green chilies, 1 can of 8-ounce tomato sauce, and 1 can of 15-ounce regular diced tomato. I mix the content and turn down the heat to medium to let it simmer for about 1 minute. The canned tomatoes are convenient, but I definitely will use fresh tomatoes when they are in season. I season the dish with 2 tablespoons of Italian seasoning, following by thoroughly mixing the contents. Instead of using Italian seasonings, I normally would use individual herbs such as rosemary, parsley, sage, and thyme, etc. This will give more precise control of the flavoring. I then add 2 cups of portobello mushroom. I add it last to maintain this texture, which we prefer them not being overcooked. I then season the dish with 1 teaspoon of paprika, 1 teaspoon mushroom seasoning, and 1.5 teaspoon of lemon pepper. I simmer the dish for another 30 seconds. It is ready to serve. The total cook time is 15 minutes. This dish is large enough to serve 4 people. As you can tell, the wok is excellent to cook in a large quantity. It is very effective and efficient. After serving the dish on a large platter, I arrange the cooked shrimp and chicken over it. I briefly warm up the spaghetti noodles left from yesterday in the microwave oven to serve it with this meal. This pasta meal is nutritionally balanced with a lot of fresh vegetables, but with limited amount of proteins that are in shrimp and chicken, and also a small amount of refined carbohydrate. This is another quick and efficient meal from the time entering into the kitchen to the time when dinner is served on the table is about 25 minutes. The convenience of having ingredients prepared in advance is undeniable. It makes a meal preparation less laborious and could be even enjoyable. The efficiency of stir-frying in a wok is unparalleled. For cooking any type of food, not just Chinese food, is what most people tend to think. Again, leftovers could be converted into meals that could be used for packed lunch, as well as meals that could be warmed up easily later during the week. The perfect cooking system has many benefits in addition to its nutritional value. It allows you to enjoy what you eat as well as find pleasure in making them.